Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rick, it's day 31, and if you've been following along, you'll know that I've been undergoing the Exante TS/Man Plan diet. If this is the first time you're picking this up, I recommend you go right back to the beginning of my journey, so on day 1, where I was talking about my reasons, etc. I'm officially 1 month into my diet now, or my journey, and I am feeling incredible, absolutely incredible. This week is meant to be 600 calories, but to be honest, looking at the data that I've been collecting, there's no difference for me. It's between 600 and 800. I'm still losing weight at the same rate, so I've just upped it back to 800. There's no point putting myself through extra pain if I don't have to. Not that it's been painful, I might add. Not that it's been painful. Anyway, before we get going, I need to make myself a drink. I am absolutely parched. It's so hot outside. I really fancy something different other than water. I've drunk 3 litres of water at work already. I'm so bored of water, I just need something else. So I'm going to make myself a cold brew coffee. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you how I make that. Alright guys, as I was saying, I'm going to show you my awesome cold pressed, cold brewed coffee. I mean, this stuff is the elixir of life. I mean, obviously that there is a cup of joy, but in this heat, no, in this heat we want this bad boy stuff. So what I do is the night before I get my cafetiere. This is enough for 2 of these cups here. So I just put literally the filter coffee in, pour water into it, just cold water, pop it in the fridge. I probably could have put a bit more cold water in that, to be honest. And then all it takes is then you just put your filter in. Make sure you turn that face. You got the great bit, make sure that's at the front, and then you just slowly push it down. Now, the art to a good press is not to rush it. So all you do is nice and slowly. It takes a good 30 seconds or so. And whilst you're pushing, you're thinking about how good that coffee is going to taste. It's going to be incredible. As you can see, I'm pushing through. Oh, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so when you get to the bottom, still going, wee bit more left. Good stuff. Awesome. So hopefully you haven't pushed it too fast and all the granules and stuff have come up to the top, because that's what you want to avoid, yeah? All that's gone into this, by the way, is just 3 teaspoons, 3 heat teaspoons of coffee, cold water in the fridge for at least 12 hours, and once it's ready to go, you just pour away. And that's it, guys. And you got yourself cold brew coffee. Welcome back, guys. Cold brew coffee. I am so looking forward to this. Tell you what, right? Seriously, this is such a refreshing drink. It is amazing. All right. So I love coffee. There's no secret there. And in this heat, I tend to avoid any hot drinks. And when I've been out and about in the past, before I started this diet, I'd get myself iced coffees and all that sort of stuff. But I walked into Costa Coffee when I was at the air show, and I bought myself a cold brew coffee. Wow, and I was just blown away with how smooth it was. You don't get any of the bitterness whatsoever that normal sort of coffee has. It's just lovely, and I love my coffee black anyway, so this just makes it even better. It's awesome. So recipe is really simple: 3 teaspoons of coffee in a cafetiere. I wouldn't use instant. I haven't tried instant. I don't think it would work the same. So get yourself some proper filter coffee. I'll show you the coffee I use actually. So I just went to Tesco and I just bought the Colombian sort of fresh ground coffee. It is number 3 on the scale. It's just awesome stuff. By the way, once you've opened a bag of coffee, make sure you seal it again, because this stuff will last longer if you do that. And I always keep it in an airtight jar as well. Just to make sure then it stays as fresh as it can. you don't want to have coffee that's gone stale, it's just rubbish. So yeah, 3 teaspoons, heaped teaspoons in a cafetiere. If you're just making it for yourself, if you want 2 cups in a day, if you want more, then I'd probably go for 5 teaspoons. Mix that with straight cold water, get it in the fridge. Do not put the filter in until the next day, okay? Wait until at least 12 hours, I'd say. If you can wait longer, even better, because you get a better flavour. 12 hours is enough though, I think. And yeah, I just rest a plate. You saw in my little snippet there, I just rest a plate whilst it's in the fridge, just to keep any nasties or anything getting into it. Cool, so cold pressed coffee. Hey, now I'm ready to talk, yeah? Cool. So, great day at work today. It is Friday, it's day 31 for me. End of the month, on plan. How's it been? It's been fantastic. There's been ups and downs, as you would have noticed throughout my journey so far. I'm really pleased to say that there's been more ups than there has been downs, and the downs aren't even directly related to the diet, but the diet has just sort of exacerbated those a little bit, should we say, but everything's cool. This shirt, I've worn it a few times now. Today, you can really tell that it's too big for me now. I am really at that point now where I look like I'm wearing somebody else's clothes. So it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to buy some more shirts and some more trousers. I'm going to go to a charity shop, I think, and just pick up some second-hand stuff until I got my weight to where I want it. So I'm not gonna go out and buy brand new shirts and stuff like that. That would just be ridiculous, isn't it? On the scales today, so I do track my weight every day, as you know. On the scales today, I am 89.2 kilos, which is just fantastic. I did gain weight yesterday. I went up to 89.5, which is fine. That's just water retention. It's not a problem. And I've lost weight again today, which is just awesome. I think tomorrow I'd really look forward to maybe hitting the 88.8, 88.9. I'd be really pleased if I get to that. Because we really are making progress then. And because we're making such great progress, I am stepping up the amount of time I spend thinking about the next steps now. So today, I've done a lot more work with my macro spreadsheet. I discovered a database. It's a US database, so it's not British sort of foods stuff, but whole food is whole food at the end of the day. I've got a full list. I've got something like, God, how many thousands of products in that database now, which is just great. And I'm able to track all the macronutrients and the micronutrients of lots of different products. So what I've done today is I've spent time just doing some formulas, etc. So I don't need to keep searching for things. It can do it all by itself. So the idea of the spreadsheet is so I can plan my meals and hit those macros that I'm looking to hit every day. I'm not willing to share it just yet because it's not ready, but when it is ready, I am going to be more than happy to share it with anyone who wants to join me on this journey for counting their macros, etc. But do be warned, it's going to be a vegan sheet, okay? Vegan/vegetarian. I'm not putting any meat in it, guys, and I'm not putting any dairy stuff in it, I'm sorry. But I will show you how to add stuff if and when it becomes available for you guys to use. So I really stepped that up today. I've spent a good hour on my lunch sort of working on that, and I'm really pleased with its progress. It has changed somewhat since I started that, and now it's a lot more comprehensive than I originally planned, which is not a bad thing, I guess, because I think it's really important that you track all your minerals and your vitamins and everything else that your body needs. So that spreadsheet is going to do that, and it's going to be amazing, I know it. But no spreadsheet is good without a reason to have it, and the reason is to track those macros every single day. I need to do it religiously. Like I've been tracking my weight religiously, I will be tracking the macros, etc. as well. I think it's really important to get your, if you get that right, if you invest your time in understanding your nutrition, I think the rest of the stuff falls into place. There's a saying, isn't there? Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. It's kind of the same analogy here. You look after the small stuff, like the amount of protein and the amount of fats and the amount of carbohydrates you're putting into your body, and that weight is going to look after itself. Those pounds, the ones that we're trying to lose, by the way, yeah. So I'm really fast approaching. I reckon in the next 30 days I'm going to be hitting my target. 30 to 38 days I estimate at the moment. I will hit my goal weight, and that's incredible. That's in 1 month less than I thought would be possible. Given that I wasn't obese, so I thought it would be a slower sort of progression for me, but it's been really quick, which is just awesome. So it means I'm ready to move on to that next stage. So talking of next stages, next steps, what is going to be the next step? I'm really struggling for information actually on this one. I've done a lot of research into reverse dieting. I've checked out vegan channels like the Hench Herbivore, awesome name by the way, great YouTube channel, highly recommend you looking into that one. And also the Vegan Physique, I think it was, another good channel, both British channels. I think it's important to relate to British channels for me because they shop in the same shops I have access to, etc. So sometimes I see recipes and they're American recipes and I just cannot source those ingredients in the UK, and it just really winds me up, So being able to relate to my content is so important. However, that's not to say anyone outside of the UK can't benefit, etc. And I have learned a lot from American sort of content as well. So it just is what it is, So I've been doing a lot of research into this, and I know about counting my macros, etc. But in my mind, I'm not clear enough yet on how I get from the 800 calories to my maintenance calories. I know I can't just switch overnight. It's got to be a gradual progression, right? So how gradual? Do I increase by 50 calories a day, 100 calories a day, 250 calories? I don't know, to be honest. But my maintenance calories are going to be a lot higher than the 800 that I'm currently on now. So, need some advice, guys. If anyone is out there who can help me with that particular bit of the progress, so it's the reverse dieting, it's getting from the 800 calories, incorporating healthy, decent foods into my diet, getting me up to that maintenance level, and then I'll be looking at, whilst by the way, doing exercise as well, so I'll be increasing my activity level as well. Fully intend to start calisthenics, however you want to say it. So that's something that I'm so keen to do. I'm holding back at the moment, although I'm really desperate to get going with it, but I don't want to knacker myself up. Because that's what I've done historically, is I feel, right, I'm ready to go, and I throw myself into something and I get myself injured. I'm so keen not to do that. I do not want to get injured. I don't want any reason for me not to be able to hit my goals, yeah? So I would love it if anyone else has done this before, or if knows of anyone who's done this before from the very beginning, and I'm talking basics. How did they get into calisthenics? Was it just simple press-ups, sit-ups and pull-ups and all that sort of stuff to start with, and then they moved on, or what? I don't know. You see all these getting started to calisthenic videos, and they're all really fit guys already, so I don't really relate to that. I'd love to see someone who started like me and has moved into that, so it'd be great if there's anyone out there who can point me in that direction. That would just be epic. So today, what a great day. I'm at work tonight. In fact, let's check the time. Yeah, so it's 10 to 5. I finished work a little bit earlier today so I can get home and do this video, because I realised that I haven't been able to commit as much time as I wanted to, so I thought I'd just finish work a bit early and get this up. I am working tonight at 6 o'clock, delivering the pizzas. I'm pleased to say that this is going to be the second to last Friday that I do. I'm working Saturday, but I'm not working Sunday because the wife and I are going to watch some cricket, and then next Friday would be my last ever shift working for the pizza delivery company, which is just amazing. Nothing wrong with them, by the way. It's not suiting my lifestyle, yeah. And I made that decision not to do it anymore because, one, I don't have to, and two, I just didn't want to. Yeah, I was getting so tired and so stressed over it, it just wasn't worth it. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I'm going to go and have a shower, throw on my kit, and then get out and deliver some pizzas. Thank you very much for checking in, guys. I will see you tomorrow on Saturday, and it will be day 32. Yes, day 32 tomorrow, which is the start of the next month, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, if you've got any questions, if you want any advice, then don't ask me, ask someone who knows what they're talking about, yeah? No, on a serious note though, if you've got any questions about anything I've talked about, or actually if you want to offer me some advice, then that'd just be epic. Throw them in the comments below. And if you are watching these videos and haven't subscribed yet, throw me a little subscribe. Yeah, it'd just be nice to know how many people are on those videos, that's all. So yeah, subscribe to the video, hit that bell, because I will be uploading every single day, okay? So when it's up there, you'll know about it. Awesome. Cheers guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.